everybody, it's shark-oh-cron with my shiny, smooth, beautiful crown on my beautiful, smooth forehead. And today, we're looking at Primus. Come on, Primus, let's do this. Primus, what you doing? No, Primus, no!
You know who I am, shark-oh-cron, from the intro you just watched. Yep, today it's Primus or Cybertron from the last night film. The film was ace, with the unicorn and all. Yeah, it's a shame about Toys R Us. This is the last exclusive figure they will ever release. This is really a shame, like, all your memories and stuff like that, gone. There's no more Toys R Us. One thing clever about this figure is the posability in its fingers. It got more posability than a Titan, I have to say that. It has the same posability as Unicron. Also, his shoulder can ratchet up, and it can also ratchet all the way up, and he can say, shake your arms in the air like you don't care. One thing I find epic about this toy is the cyber planet key feature. Sorry, I lost the planet key that came with him. There's the peg hole. You can plug this key in and watch his cannon shoot from his arms, ready to strike any Decepticon that comes into range, or fighting against his planet brother Unicron in an epic battle of the fittest. He can fire, he can shoot. Another feature I like, flicking the lever at the back of his shoulder, release a missile from this missile launcher, and it can wipe any Decepticons out completely. Here, the orange painted face of Primus looked like a pumpkin. The colour looked like a pumpkin, don't know why. And he has firing crotch missile launchers to shoot. And he got some machine guns and turrets shooting from his kneecap at any Decepticon or his brother Unicron. Plus he got missile silos at the side of his foot. He can rain down mini nukes or anything like that. Yeah. And an extending claw arm so he can pick up meteorites that fly by, or if a Decepticon thinks he's tough enough, flies towards his leg and the claw arms goes, yeah! I got you, Decepticon! I got you, I snatched you. Yeah, it can open wide, so looks like it's fully open. Yeah. Plus he got energon things for producing ionogens on his side. Yeah. Looking at the other side of him, looking nice. You can imagine those crotch cannons firing.
What a majestic view. I don't feel it.
Let's transform this god of all transformers. We will bring the arms down. Then we will fold the turrets that comes out of his arm in. Stupid turret. Then we go for the legs. We stack that claw arm back into his shins. Yep, where it came from the first place. Then we tuck the hands away. You click them in one side, and you do the same to the other. Thus you fold those guns back into his shoulders and his planet kibble, so they look flush against this planet's sides. Yep, you hear the click. Then you put his face straight so it won't scratch against the whole mechanism. Then you plug the planet lock into his chest. Then you bring it down, causing his head to collapse inside of his chest. Then his shoulders slide down, so the planet shells tucks his arms away. Like so. The famous words of Voltron. Now for the legs. You plug the Omega lock into his legs, so you could be able to rotate it. Yeah. Flipping planet locks won't fit in at the moment. Yeah. So you plug in, then you rotate it 360, so the whole crust forms nicely in planet form. Yeah. I like the LEDs. Flipping planet lock. I like the LEDs in the planet lock, so it has the red light shining through it, look like it's activating the planet when you transform it. Yeah. Then you turn the planet lock around, so the crust starts coming around to the other side. Yeah, I think we snagged on something. Yeah, it's the leg. How do we do? Then you spin it around. Then you go towards the missile silos. Then you push them down, so that on the other side the towers of a city comes back into play. Yep. So what you do next, you plug the planet key in, like what you did on the other side, and spin it around. Yep. You start turning it. Let me focus the camera out a bit so you could have a proper look of what's happening to its legs. So you start turning it 360, so it looks completely flush, and the guns in the legs fold down. Then you press that down, And there you go, another city formed. So what you do next, you get, turn it around, the back flap. So you have to lift the back flap up. The black thing there. You have to lift it up so it gives enough space so the legs can turn. Yeah, like this. Enough space. So the next thing you need to do is to spin the waist around. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my hands away from the camera so you can have a proper look at it. So the waist joint needs to spin all the way round to the other side so you can see the screw holes at the back, at the front. Then the step after that, you need to squeeze the pegs together in between his legs so it becomes a one-piece kibble of a planet. So you squeeze it in. So the next thing you do, you collapse his entire body into itself. Yeah. So you take his legs, take the top of him, and start bending him down so his chest can lie flat across his legs. Then you can flick his little feeties in so they'll look completely flush. Then after that you spin him around so you can look at the back. So then you need to fold those flaps back onto his legs so nothing can be found of what was once a robot. The back flap we showed off earlier comes down towards the back of him, yeah, and hides away the rest of the kibble and other things. Then you start tucking these arms in so they look nice. And on to my favourite bit about this transformer, push the Omega lock forward and the planet cable closes up. Yeah. Finishing the planet form. And looking around this marvellous beast of a planet, you can see all the different cities that covered the outside. Plus you could see Iacon, the Transformers Autobots' home city. Yeah. And in its glory. Brie. Yeah, and the whole of the Autobots and the whole of the Primes and yeah. Plus there's the grooves that the guns comes out of. Yeah. Other cities. And there's the cities. Yeah. Plus you can see Calcula, the Decepticon city, the wart on Primus's foot. It's a marvelous transformer, plus it's a marvelous planet, so you can look at the different cities upon the shell. So I'm just saying thank you for watching and see you next time.
There was no shark-oh-crons injured in this recording. If there was, the money went to the little orphan shark-oh-cron foundations for little shark-oh-crons. And thank you for watching. Shark-oh-cron is here to say big thank you and goodbye.